Hey there, Emmett Ferguson here, and if you watched other of my videos, first I want to say thank you, and this specific video is going to be for 10 ideas for videos for artists. So if you're an artist and you're looking for ideas to create content about because you feel like this is just part of the things that we have to do today as artists is create content so we can get on into the internetosphere, these are some ideas for you, some ideas for artists, some content ideas for artists. So let's get started. And I'm just going to run through these real quick and then I'll go dive in depth about them to just share and expand and hopefully help you brainstorm. 1. Product reviews, brushes, etc. 2. Product demos. 3. Print quality tests. 4. Ideas to help other artists. 5. Skill demos. 6. Asmir. 7. A vlog. 8. Personal story. 9. Coming to story. 10. Art comedy, critique, or content, because you're a content creator as an artist. So let's dive into these. It's pretty straightforward, most of these ideas. 1, the product reviews. Any product that, by the way, you can actually make money doing this. So there's a program. Amazon's the biggest company that does this. Amazon has what's called an influencer program, an associate program, where if you sign up and you review their products, you can potentially get a commission from them. So if, let's say, you buy some products from Amazon and you review them, then you can link them to Amazon, and if people purchase that product, you can earn a commission. So that's just one way for artists to earn income. Number 2, product demos. So demo products. That's another way to, instead of reviews, demo them. That's a great way. That's an even better way to do products, because you don't have to talk. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to, have charisma. You don't have to even be good at artwork. You could just demo the product. I mean, and by the way, I use that term loosely, good at artwork, because it can be so subjective, and at the end of the day, we can all potentially have our own thoughts, our doubts, our insecurities about our artwork, our fears. And at the end of the day, it really does come down to the person who's viewing. Now, I personally think that there's bad art and there's good art. There's art that I like, there's art I don't like. But at the end of the day, when I say that you don't have to actually make good, like totally good art, you don't have to demo a product on the most expensive things. You could just demo a product. You could just show the comparison between two paint colors, right? So don't think that this has to be like you showing how to paint like a masterpiece or anything. Number 3, print quality tests. So I just did a video about this. So I don't know if you're an artist who does prints, but you could talk about the print quality of all these different companies. Help other artists know about other ways to improve what they do, get out there more, etc. Number 4, ideas to help other artists. So ideas to help other artists, I think this is pretty straightforward. How can you help other artists with your ideas, things that you've done in the past? And it doesn't always just have to be technique, skill, technical, things like that, but sometimes ideas can come from just totally unexpected places. Number 5, skill demos. Now this, you do have to try to do your best work, but if you just want to demo and show people how to flex how great you are, that's a good one. 6, Asmir. So I was doing some live streaming on TikTok, and this person went into my live stream and they said, so I was demonstrating scraping paint off of a glass palette, so scraping oil paint off a glass palette. They're like, hey, you should totally do an Asmir video of that, ASMR, where you basically record the sounds, and that's very pleasing to some people. So why not? That's a huge opportunity. And I'm sure somebody out there just loves the sound of a brush just gently going over a canvas, or a pencil creating art on a canvas. Number 7, a vlog. Simple enough. A video log, a video blog, a video, story about your life or whatever. 8, personal story. Rather than just vlogging and just talking about your day, share some personal stories. Number 9, a coming to story. So rather than just random personal stories that people can relate to you as an artist, do a coming to story. Something that helped you reach the point where you're at now, or helped you come to some of the conclusions that you've come to as an artist now. Something that brought you to where you are, something that helped you improve, something that helped you overcome something. So like a coming to story, coming to become who you are. And number 10, art, comedy, critique, or just content as content. So this is more of like a content creator who's also an artist, or I don't know, an artist who also happens to be a content creator type situation. But, you know, not just focusing on the artwork itself, but creating content that, you know, might appeal to other artists, that might make them laugh, that might get them conversation, or, you know, just creating content that has to do with art that artists might relate to. I was on Reddit the other day. This was a long time ago, actually. I said the other day, but it was like probably a few years ago. And someone was saying, hey, someone asked the question, I have like a 200 something IQ, like I'm a bona fide genius. They said that they were like, you know, super genius. How can they make some money? And my response to that was, you know, why not come up with a bunch of quotes or slogans or ideas that only a genius would understand? Or how can I make, you know, money as a genius that, like, you know, creates products for geniuses, I think is what the question was. And I was like, why don't you make up like quotes, slogans, ideas for mugs and greeting cards and things like that, and just print them out, but only do things that a genius would understand. So, you know, if you're not a genius, you probably wouldn't get it and you wouldn't buy it. But if you're a genius, you might be like, oh, that's pretty clever. But even then, here's the thing about that you learn a lot about in like marketing and advertising, is that the idea sounds good. Like, you know, geniuses like being considered smart. They probably get a lot of good feelings from it. They gain a lot of feeling of significance and all that. And they might say, oh, yeah, that's a hilarious quote. But if you do the market research, geniuses probably love the same products that everybody else does. They love a good, you know, cat joke or a fart joke, or like, you know, they love a good action flick with John Wick and Star Wars. So that whole, like, you know, creating genius quotes that only genius would understand might sound good, but at the end of the day, the market research might prove that there's not much of a market for it. But I just wanted to share that, to share this idea of, actually, I don't know where we were going with that, so I'll just leave it. But I hope that was helpful. We got these 10 ideas for videos that artists can create that, you know, just are great content. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you have a great day, and be sure to leave some thoughts, comments, criticisms, questions in the comments, and I'll definitely get back to you. And have a great day.